I'm meteorologist Monica Woods, and we are still tracking that active weather pattern for the weekend forecast. For our Friday, we're just going to see the increase in cloud cover coming in for the coast, the valley, as well as the foothills, and cooler than average temperatures continue in the outlook as well. Getting ready for snow in this year. Not a ton of accumulation, but again, a shift in our weather pattern. It's been quite lovely Thursday and Friday, continuing to see mostly clear skies, but you can see the band of clouds just off the coast here. And that's what's going to be moving our way. Now we have that band of rain that's associated with the atmospheric river, but day by day it continues to showcase more of a northward trajectory. So even into Southern California, really struggling to pull out any precipitation from this. Here's how things are starting off our weekend. You can see that band of rain just kind of hugging that I-80 line, the bulk of the rain along the northwest coast and along the California-Oregon border. Beyond that, it's just going to be a hit or miss shower throughout the day. Not a complete washout, but just be prepared for those outdoor plans to be, unfortunately, looking at some showers coming through. And some showers continue for the Tahoe Basin and north of I-80 into our Saturday evening. A little bit of a break, but the back edge of this still to pull through on Sunday and even into early Monday. As far as accumulation, the big bulk of this is going to be mostly in through extreme northern California. So we get this atmospheric river coming through with a couple pulses of moisture, but it's just not going to be a direct hit with big impacts throughout central and southern California. So our futurecast rain totals, this is going to take us through Monday, are pretty lean, especially through the capital region, only about 1/10 of an inch or so. A mix of rain or snow for the Tahoe Basin, but that snow line is starting off pretty high, not really coming down to the pass level until we get to Sunday. And at that part, we're actually in the weaker part of the storm. So total accumulation on the very minor to even no impact range. Much bigger impacts again as we head farther to the north, with closer to about 1 inch along the coast of precipitation, totaling all in all about 2 inches by the time we roll through some of those smaller pockets. So some very isolated areas will still get about 2 inches of rain along the northwest coast. Let's talk temperatures. It is our Friday and still a beautiful day to be out and about in north and central California. We're in the 60s for the Tahoe Basin, 70s down the hill, and this is where we're seeing some of the prettiest color here throughout the central part of the state. As we move in towards the central Sierra, kind of lost a lot of that color for the higher elevations. We're in the 60s for Yosemite. Down the hill, we've got highs in the 70s, so we'll be right around the mid 70s for our Friday afternoon and pretty close to average actually. Overnight lows, though, are chilly. It is sweater weather for sure in the morning hours. We're in the 60s and 70s along the central coast. That, of course, includes Carmel at 62 degrees, Soledad at 76. And as we move through the Central Valley, we're in the upper 70s. Overnight lows, though, are going to drop into the 50s, so quite a contrast from those morning lows and afternoon highs. Bay Area forecast clouds increasing for our Friday afternoon highs in the 60s, 70s inland. We'll pick up on some rain Friday afternoon for the central coast and the northwest coast, and then kind of moving its way southward throughout the overnight hours Friday into early Saturday. And you can see those highs in the 70s there throughout the capital region. A cooler outlook for the end of our weekend. We are going to see some shifts in our weather pattern coming our way over the weekend, but then pretty nice weather actually next week heading into Halloween.